All right, this video is about how to add another automation here for our YouTube channel. And what we're going to do in this one is actually automatically transcribe all of the YouTube videos upon upload. So there's a lot of things you can do with this, but I kind of just want to have that information there, to have. Maybe we can train a model with it. Maybe we can turn it into lead magnets. Maybe we can repurpose the content into other LinkedIn posts or Twitter posts, or, do all kinds of stuff with it. So we're going to set that up now. We're going to go first to our automations area here. And remember this one that we created last time in a previous video. What we're going to do now is transcribe video upon upload. And so we're going to duplicate this, and then we're going to just make some slight modifications here. So in the previous one, we have this trigger here, if phase is filming. In this one, we have if phase is uploaded, and we're going to say if transcript is empty. I created a field on the video record that is called transcript and will contain the text of the transcript. So we only want to run this automation when phase is uploaded and transcript is empty. And then what we're going to do is keep everything the same, except we're just going to change this webhook URL, and we're going to do a new scenario here. So I've created a brand new scenario. I've created a new new webhook here in make. And then I've added this make URL or webhook URL in for this formula right here, or this input field right there. And so if I just were to run this and test this, it's going to spin and run, and hopefully it should shoot this request body over here, and there's our record ID. So we're going to take that record ID, and then we're going to grab the video here. Now, the other thing that I've done is I've added a couple new fields. And this is related to grabbing the captions. So let's go over to video ideas, and let's do email list. Right, so here are the ones that I've filmed that need to be uploaded. There is a tool called captionsgrabber.com, and this is a very cool tool. All you need to do is pass in a YouTube video ID, and what it will do is retrieve all the captions from that video and populate a transcript for you. Now, there's no API here, so what we're going to do is actually scrape this website and grab that transcript down from here. There might be a better way to do this. You might actually be able to do this through the YouTube API, but I haven't set it up yet, so we're not there. So this is how I do it. It works. It requires one other scraping API that allows for JavaScript wait times to be enabled. So, maybe not the best way or the most beginner-friendly way, but you can come up with some ways to do this if it doesn't work for you. So what we do is, if I just look at this other video that I have, which is this domain registration, it's actually the only one that I've filmed and added on here yet, because we're still early. So I'm going to grab that YouTube video ID, and then I'm going to add it into this caption grabber thing. So there you can see my video is populated, and if I go ahead and download the captions, this is going to run, and it's going to just populate that transcript right there, right? Pretty useful. Not sure how good YouTube's captions are, but it seems good enough, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to take this URL. For every captions grabber URL, this is always the same. So this ID parameter is where you add the YouTube video ID. We're going to go ahead and we're going to add this as a field here in Airtable. So we're going to say if everything's wrapped in an if statement. So if YouTube video ID exists, then concatenate the captions grabber URL, including that ID parameter, concatenate that with the YouTube video ID. And what you're going to end up with is this URL that we're going to end up scraping here in the remainder of our module. So when this video gets uploaded, it's going to fire a webhook over to make. We're going to grab that video, and we're going to grab that caption grabber URL down here, which should be auto-populated for this video. Again, because it's uploaded and because we've added that YouTube video ID, we should be good to go. Then we're going to pass it into this tool here called diffbot. So diffbot is a great tool. They have a suite of scraping APIs. It's not the cheapest tool. So I'm using diffbot because I know it works for this use case and I'm already paying for it. So it's about $300 a month. They have a lot of other stuff. They have great company data, lead data, and then this tool suite that is really good for people like me and you probably. So I would definitely look into diffbot. It is expensive. So, you know, you might want to sub it out for something like Zenrose, or there's 1,000 APIs that you could use here. But the point is we're scraping this page and just grabbing this text here. And so then we're going to add that transcript back to our video. So if I just run this, let's try and see if this is going to work. So I'll do that as uploaded. I think this is just a blank dummy record, so I'm going to delete this. And then you can see our scenario is fired here. We've pulled the right video. We're scraping the article. And now we have this lovely transcript right here. So that is working really, really well. It actually might have included the timestamped version as well. So that's interesting. Very interesting. So we might need to pass that into OpenAI to clean that up. But regardless, what we can do is, or actually we can just split on this. So we'll go in here and we'll update this. And we'll say text. We're going to do a substring. And we're going to go from 0 to, substring of the diffbot text result. So that's the object that we're operating on. So that's the text. We want to go from 0 index, so the very first character, and then we want to do the index of that timestamp. So what that index of is going to do is it's going to find that timestamp in our text, and we're going to split the substring based on that. So let's try this again. We'll do upload me, and then we'll do uploaded. And this should run again. It's going to need to scrape this. So let me just pause. So this time it actually didn't add the transcript at all. And that's because for some reason it didn't scrape the timestamps this time. So this is what I consider inconsistent behavior. This can happen a lot of times when you're doing scraping and automation or even like prompt engineering and stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to delete all that fancy filtering that we just did. And we're just going to run the results of diffbot through OpenAI and have it clean up that transcription. So I'm going to delete all this, and I'm just going to take this text, and then we're going to pass this through OpenAI. So we're going to add a module here, and we're going to do OpenAI. Man, computer is so slow today. We're going to go OpenAI. Come on. Let's load the module here. Nope. All right, and then we're going to do create a completion. we're going to use chat completion. Model is going to be GPT-4 preview turbo. We're going to add our messages. I'm actually going to pause the video and just do this because doing this in real time is too slow right now. So I'll pause and then go through this. Alrighty, so I'm just going to show the prompt here. So we have GPT-4 LL06 or 1106, not LL, thinking LLM. The message, we have a system message, and the prompt there is clean up the transcript of this video, remove ums and ahs, but do not meaningfully alter the content of the transcript. Just return the raw text of the transcript. Remove any sections after the raw text related to the transcript. Actually, what this should say is related to the timestamps. And then the user is transcript and just the raw text of diffbot here. And then the revised transcript it'll start to complete from here, and then you'll get a nice clean transcript. I've set the max tokens to 4,000, which is about the limit of this model. I've set the temperature to 0, which really gives it a nice deterministic output. Text response, response format is text. And then I've just gone ahead and added the output of that GPT API call into Airtable here, so that when we run this will run. And it's going to go ahead and scrape all this. I'm going to pause the video and I'll just show you what the output is here. It should populate that transcript in our Airtable base, nice, clean, and formatted. All right. And then we've now added that transcript to our video, and let's just pop it open and take a look. You can see that it's going to be really clean, really nicely formatted, no ums and ahs. Very useful. So pretty good result there. Now we can take this transcript and we can do a lot of different things with it. We'll probably save that for another video, but we can turn this into Twitter posts, LinkedIn posts, I don't know, Facebook posts, whatever. We can create checklists from this. And, one of the ideas that I had is you could create like an automated lead magnet system where you upload a video, take the transcript, create a checklist, add that into a tally form, which you can then have people sign up for, and it will send them that checklist, and then you grab their email and you can add them to the newsletter, and you kind of create this virtuous cycle there. So hope that was useful. Just one more step towards getting a really automated YouTube channel. So I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.